everyone. So this is like new. We haven't done a YouTube video on this channel for like 4 years. And I wanted to come in here and play some planetzoo for you guys. Since the new game has been announced, I was like, oh, let's check it out again, let's revisit. I have over 300 hours in this game, so as you can tell, big fan. And I've been watching a lot of content on it, and I was like, why don't I make my own? So today we're going to be working on a ethical and eco-friendly zoo, which means this will be a bit of a challenge sort of series. So I do have some criteria I have to meet and what I'm allowed to and not allowed to do. So for one, we have to use all eco-friendly materials such as wood and natural paths. We also can only use ethical sources of power, so we can use solar and wind. Possible, we want to keep everything in the animals' habitats friendly, so not putting anything in there that isn't part of their natural habitat. We also want to make sure the habitats are as big as we possibly can for them. So instead of doing, we don't want to be doing the bare minimum for them. We're going to make sure we give them the best of the best. So yeah, as we go along, the rules may update and change. I will like to pop them in the description below. But as you can see, we already have some friendly fellows in our zoo. Here are our bush dogs. I am basing this challenge off of Poor Builds, I'm pretty sure. They're a YouTuber, so I kind of took what they had and then made it into my base for the zoo, just to give us a little head start, but it will diverge as they go along. Also, another thing is all our animals have to be sourced ethically. We cannot buy from others, like traders and zoos. We basically are rescue, and we're here to breed them and release them back into the wild to help boost their numbers. So we're wanting to focus in on animals that are endangered and above. We're not here for the domesticated folk. We're here to help strengthen numbers and provide better genetic health to our lovely little friends in our zoo. Also, don't mind the Png Tuber I have on the screen right now. I recorded this the other night, and as I was editing, I was like, damn, I'm so dry. I'm not talking very much, so I'm having to do a voiceover over this video. So the mouth movements probably aren't matching. I'm not too sure if I want to keep it. I just made it on Picrew, which I'll leave in my description below, the one I used. I just want to add some visuals because I was thinking about streaming, but I don't know if I'm much of a streamer after trying to record this one. Anyways, I'm currently just trying to find how to link up the camera and the burrow to my screens, and I figured it out after watching a video, and it looks so cool. Like, I didn't know they were like animated and stuff. Like, I've played this 300 hours of this game and I'm still learning new things about it, but the UI is so weird. You have to like dig for it. Like, it comes up with all these other like advertising things that I didn't really want, so I had to Google it. But I got it working and it looks really sick. I mean, I'm a big fan of those little burrow cams. I'm definitely gonna incorporate that more into the zoo to help get our guest interest engaging. Also, silly me, I forgot to build a research center. So when I went to try like get some research going for my bush dogs, I couldn't do it. So we were just gonna place it next to our little keeper hut, so it's nice and close to our enclosure, which means they don't have to travel very far and we get that real speedy research done. Because I really want this enrichment item, which I saw in a video. It's like a log they can go into, so it's like a tunnel, and it's really cute, and I really want to see how the dogs are with that because I think it'll be really cute to watch. Also, I hate the staff paths. They're so ugly. I just like made a little slit, so then it means the guests can't get in, but only the staff will go through there, and it's less ugly now. So our bush dogs seem to be doing pretty well. They seem to be happy. But because we are playing on hard mode, I realized I put way too many enrichment items in here. I literally just like spammed all the ones that they had, which not a good idea because I'll get bored of them and then I'll get stuck and I'll have to like take them all away for them to be enriched by them again. Because in hard mode, compared to the other modes, they do get bored of their entertainment, which can be a bit annoying, but I wanted to really challenge myself this time because usually I always play normal mode. And I find I rack up money way too easily, and we're not about that here. We need to challenge ourselves because this game can be a little bit easy sometimes, and I want to actually push the limits of my own creativity and management skills. And we're finally getting that vet research underway so we can get that more better food for our bush dogs and also start getting those enrichment items, and also education. Education is a big part of this challenge. We want our guests to walk away with all the knowledge that they could ever need, and so they give us more money. Now we're going to do a little bit of a speed build. While I was building this, my partner came in and was like, that is a bear habitat. I know, it was very boring, very sad. There's just lots of reeds and a few little bits of like lavender in there. So I wanted to really spruce up this little water area, make it look like it was a little old pond, add some rocks in there. Rocks fix everything, guys. I don't know if you know that, but if you don't know what to do, just add a bunch of rocks and it makes the place look so much better, and add a bunch of foliage. I don't have too much more to say about this. And I find as a builder, I tend to forget about my underwater habitat parts a lot. And you know, it's not too hard to it's pretty easy to forget. But you can make them look really good easily. So while placing some of those rocks, I noticed a little guy was swimming around. So cute. They're so adorable as they swim. Like they have like such short little legs. Honestly, I love it. I just had to pause a little speed build for that because damn, that is a cute little dog. We love the bush dogs here. But yeah, it's great to see all the different animations of the animals. I personally learned about the bush dog through this game. Didn't know they existed. So that's another great part about this game, is you learn a lot about different animals that you wouldn't really see. I personally live in New Zealand. We have a lot of bird fauna. I don't have the Oceania pack. I am planning on getting it because I would love to add a kiwi into this game. I know when it was first released, there's a little bit of controversy because the kiwis basically are out in the day, which, if you don't know, kiwis are nocturnal, flightless birds. But yeah, so it'd really be fun to add those guys into the zoo. I'm just waiting for a sale because a girl is broke. And I just bought a MacBook, so I need to save my money. And plus, since the second game's coming out, I don't want to sink too much money into this game when we all know what planetzoo and Frontier are like with these games. The amount of DLCs they create is insane, and when the next game comes out, I really would like to be able to save my money for that. I'm sure it'll probably be like $100 or something like that. I remember when planetzoo came out and my laptop could not run it. I was very disappointed. Like, it would load, but it would just, I had all these like black lines that would come from the tall grass. So whenever I'd build habitats, I would have to like make sure that there was like no long grass in my habitat, or very minimal, otherwise I just couldn't see anything. And then I got my PC and I was like finally able to play the game, and it was like a breath of fresh air. I was like, oh, I can finally like have nice graphics and build and have a good time. Yeah, the good old days. Crazy. But yeah. Sweet, so that's that done. I am very broke, if you can't tell. I'm not like too bad, but we have some other things we need to build in this zoo, like food and souvenir shops and all that, and I don't want to sink too much money. I think I've got the habitat at a point where it's meeting requirements, not perfectly, but we're getting there, which that's all that really matters. I added 2 burrows, so then they could pick which ones, so they can kind of have a bit more of freedom of choice and also a bit more privacy, because the other one's kind of more closer to where the guests are. I also added a lot of like underwater seagrass and rocks. I love this little rock section. I think it's really cute. I might add a waterfall actually. That would be pretty sick. And it's all traversable and they can't get out, which is great because we don't want these guys getting out. So let's try up our zoo tickets. I'm sure the guests will probably be annoyed about it like they always are, but who cares? Who cares? We need that money. We need the money. We're poor, we're broke. I don't want to get loans out. I don't like getting loans out, man. To me, it feels like cheating, but also the repayment thing, so scummy. I don't want to be in debt. Also, I forgot to add in the audio devices. Silly me, we need those. They're very handy. They can cover a wide range for our guests to get educated. And this one I decided to hide in the rock because it was not going to fit behind the sign, because otherwise we would have a lot of clashing, and when they clash, like, I don't know, you can't really see it on here, but it comes up with like a little red zone, and that means they're not getting the maximum amount of education they can get for that area, which is not good, and we don't want that. We want to maximize our education and our profits. Also, the guests weren't happy about the price, so I had to put it down again, back to what it was. Go figure. These guys... Also, our little roundabout entrance to our zoo was looking a little sad, so we added in some nice cute little trees. Also, these ferns, like this little palm tree thing, so cute. It makes such a good, like, big bush fern. Like, I don't know, in New Zealand we have quite a lot of ferns, and it kind of looks similar, not the same, but it kind of gives that like going into the bush vibe, which is a good time there. Also, I was trying to look for like a bush dog sign. Like, if you've played Planet Zoo, you'll know that usually they have like little like decals that you can put on like the walls and stuff, or habitats to be like, oh, the animal's here. And usually they're like cute and like they're styled and whatever, from wherever they're from in the world. Didn't have one for the bush dog. They only had a dingo statue. Now that we have a fully functioning habitat that's kind of meeting our standards for the challenge, it's time to build some food areas. So here I am, another little speed build because I'm a slow builder. I'm very slow and boring, so we need a little bit of pace here. I just added these, found these cute little food trucks. As you can see, I thought they would be like really cute. And in my head, right, like the people were like, oh, they're not eco-friendly. These are reused, recycled food trucks. They died and we decided to bring them into our zoo, and I customized them, and we're using these little stands to put inside them. So yeah, we're gonna have a little seating area too, so they can enjoy their food here, and so it's not like, hopefully they're not walking around and eating around the park. I really don't want them to be feeding our animals because they might die. But yeah, it looks super cute. I also added some ATMs. They haven't used them, so I obviously aren't milking them for enough money yet. And now we need some bins, which I think I went for the conservation pack ones, which that is an expansion pack I have, which is great. They're really cute and they're made of wood, so we're allowed to use them. I'm not too sure. I don't think concrete is eco-friendly. And here's a bathroom as well. That is pre-made from the workshop. I thought it was really cute, very sweet. It had a really nice scenery, adds a lot to our area. So I decided to place it down because, you know what? If it can save me a little bit of time and a little bit of mental energy, I need it. I love it. We love to see it. Pre-builds, guys. We love to see them, and you can always edit them and customize them to what you want. We're also adding some trees to our little food area because she was boring, and we're trying to add in that biodiversity around our zoo to, you know, make our guests feel better about being here, and to make everything a little bit pretty, because trees, guys, and bushes and foliage, it always helps. And look how cute that is. It really feels overgrown, and the food truck is one with the nature rather than the food truck being in the way of nature. We've also got some upgrades, so we're able to give our bush dogs some better food, which is gonna strap us for some cash, because I don't know if y'all can see, but we have $4 grand. We're poor, we're broke, we need money, but that's okay, we can always get money later. Also added another little screen back there. Last thing I'm going to add to our zoo for this video is adding some vending machines. Our customers and attendees were like, we need something to drink, because I completely forgot that they get thirsty. So we're going to add a coffee machine, and I think I go with Gulpy, little dinosaur, yeah, soft drinks. Who doesn't love a good coffee? Surprisingly, the coffee machine is the only one that's made profit. Gulpy has not, and I've moved it to be by the bathroom, and it's still not making profit. I don't know if you guys know why that is. If you do, please tell me. Why do sometimes the vending machines just don't make anything? Like, I've raised the prices on some of them, and then like I get complaints from the attendees being like, oh, the machine's busy, it looks busy. So is it just because I need another one, so then it's maximizing it, or is it just because like it's not popular, or is there just a glitch with the vending machines? Because I swear they've been like that since the game came out, and I don't know if it's just me being a bad manager. It might be me just being a bad manager. We also forgot to mention, we're on a sculpted map, so we have some real cool terrain to work with. I'm really excited, because we have like this big lake and mountains, and we can get creative with it. But yeah, I think that's everything for this video. Just gonna claim some money, guys, thankfully. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. And stay tuned, because in the next one we're gonna be building an axolotl habitat, which I'm excited for. Okay, see you later.